I'm not just in one spot. I walk around, do my stuff.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Silicon Valley.
I wish I had a snack shot.
Sounding behind us. That can only mean one
That would be
thing,
perfect if there was one right there.
At Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the New York Giants taking on the San Francisco 49ers. On the visitor sideline, Giants head coach Brian Daboll. His guys made a statement last week, winning in blowout fashion. Opposite him, the Niners' Kyle Shanahan. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a look here at their signal caller, the fifth-year quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Brian Burns, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick second and long. Purdy now to throw. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. This is Jennings. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1. And here's Matt Araiza now. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Returnable for Thomas. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They're led out by a former first-round selection back in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
A gain of 3, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
To throw now, Dart. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
On 4th down, here's Dart. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Purdy bootlegging it. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Buried by multiple multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
You know, a week ago was one of the best defensive performances I've ever seen. He had 5 sacks. Here we go again.
And he's the type of player that'll keep an offensive staff up all week trying to figure out how to slow him down. But at some point, they just have to take account of themselves and say, I'm going to get bodies in front of him so he doesn't disrupt our offense totally.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
And the 49er first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Purdy looking to throw. Touchdown 49ers! Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the 49ers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And New York set to take the field.
We know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Dart. He's got him in, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Dart looking to throw again. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. They'll go. Here's Dart. It's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Brian Burns. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big 3rd down play there for the Niners. 41 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Throwing here, Purdy. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
It's a gain of 18. And the 49er, first down.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now Purdy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brock Purdy
taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Niners have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. And now it's blocked. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Back to throw, Purdy. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Abdul Carter in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Here's Purdy. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
Looking to throw. Purdy. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Dexter Lawrence in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Matt Araiza now on to punt this one away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Here's Thomas on the return. Pushes past him. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And out will come the offense as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start with a run by Tracy. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Right back to Tracy. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
A gain of 4. And this is 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Scadaboo. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45.
It's a gain of 8. And the Giants 1st down.
Tracy going to get it on 1st down. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. This is 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Tracy trying the right side. Fighting through, and he's got space. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Dart. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors
with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Giants have got it back to within a score. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Brian Dable dialing up a play call here as they will go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone. So that shaves 2 more off the deficit as they now trail by 5. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the 49er first down.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Taken down at the
2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw. Purdy. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Purdy. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Purdy. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it. On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But, you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
7-yard pickup. Brings up
Throwing dart. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Dart.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
6-yard pickup. Brings up second and 4 at their 48-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I should love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. I always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 28-yard line.
On the give, it's Tracy.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, third and 1.
Over the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 3. And this is
Dart going to give to Scannaboo.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down.
fourth down.
Here's Dart. He'll try to do it himself.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Jackson Dart,
25 yards.
and the Giants take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. So that touchdown, the 16th for him on the ground. Why is that important? Well, it sets the new standard for most rushing touchdowns in one season by a quarterback. Brian Dable dialing up a play call here as they will go for 2.
They'll try and throw for him. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Some extra bulk on that line for 3rd and inches.
They'll go with the keeper.
And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
McCaffrey on the counter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Back to throw. Rutledge. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Here comes the 49ers punter now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Here's Thomas. big boot that time. 57 yards, the official distance.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
On the ground, it's Scadaboo to start the drive.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Now Dart.
In trouble, and he's taken down.
Michael Williams.
Able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47.
Looking to throw, Dart. Oh, and that is incomplete. The Giants at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A gain of 2 on the play. And this is
Throwing his Dart.
3rd down.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A gain of 32 that time.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll hand it to Tracy.
And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown.
Tyrone Tracy.
He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
From the gun on 3rd down. Rutledge. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Brian Burns. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Returnable for Thomas.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
The Giants offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
And this one is incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Throwing his dart.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Dart going to look to throw here.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
To the air, Dart.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick.
Thomas barreling ahead.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Giants offense set to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Tracy.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Giants.
Tyrone Tracy.
His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Giants come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Gano for the extra point.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looking to throw. Rutledge. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, standing just about on his own goal line. It's taken on the 25. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out when they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Off the bootleg, it's Dart.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Dart. That's caught downfield by Neighbors.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 31.
Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Give him 30 yards there.
What my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now it's Tracy.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Singletary will take this one in. Touchdown, New York.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the 1st half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Brian Dable dialing up a play call here as they will go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the
play action now. Dart.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Rutledge. Under pressure, they got him again. Abdul Carter. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to kick it away. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Taken in at the 11. That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Dart. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And got his man complete. Down to the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darius Slayton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Gano now to add the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Brian Burns in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense and receiver Malik Neighbors headed onto the field. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this 3rd quarter. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time?
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Gano for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Rutledge. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session. Start the ball inside the 5, start on the 5, on the 10. They should be ready to go.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Play action. Now Dart. And he fires one incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Here we go. Get him, get him. 60 Bisons, 60 Bisons.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
But to throw once more, here's Dart. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and 4th down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on 4th down so far, so you may want to double-check.
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
First and 10. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
On the ground, it's James. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Rutledge connects with Kittle underneath. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Operating from the gun. Rutledge. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 4th down. Looking to throw. Rutledge. He'll try to do it himself. And able to get him down, but Giants reach the 5.
And the 49er first down.
They'll motion out one of the tight ends. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Let's go now.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Viking 18.
At the 5-yard line.
Go.
Back to throw. Rutledge. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The coverage good. The pressure good. Leads to the sack. And it's 3rd and goal now.
3rd and goal. Trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
60 each.
Looking to throw. Rutledge. Under pressure. And they get it to him again. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked and multiple players broke through the line to get him. Out is Jake Bates to try the field goal. And this a 39-yard attempt.
Bates' kick is good.
And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Out of the gun. Here's Dart.
Looking long for Thomas. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one good for 37 yards.
A play fake, and now it's Dart.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
They go play action with Dart. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Tyrone Tracy hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Gano now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Operating from the gun, Rutledge. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Abdul Carter. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. Here is third and quite a ways.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Got a man, that's Ayuk. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to kick it away. Returnable for Thomas. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. They just look like they're having fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run. I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner, and you tend to tell me that all the time. But there used to be a big-time song, and the lyric was, "Summertime and the living is easy." Right now, it's football time, and the running is easy for this crew.
They'll stay on the ground with Scatteroo. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Back at the 35-yard line.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
An inside run with Scatteroo. 41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
1st down, here's Scatteroo. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Cam Scatteroo scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Giants continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Tag. Cougar 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Here's 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll drop the throw. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
A gain of 9 yards. And the 49er first down.
Here's James. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw here. Connects with Kittle underneath. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Dexter Lawrence able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now this is fielded in the end zone. And he's going to be tackled inside his 10-yard line. May hear a few words from his head coach on that decision. The visitors' offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. The Giants' offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We paid this offense plenty of compliments already, but, I mean, they are deserving as they start another series. To be leading by this much with so much time left to play in the fourth, Charles, it's really, really been impressive to watch.
It has been, and you have to think to yourself, the preparation that went into this, but the absolute focus that they kept throughout in order to have this kind of a result. This is Super Bowl-esque, and they got awfully good about what they put out there today.
77 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Give up the middle, Scatterboo. Escapes the defender. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Cam Scatterboo with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Giants just continue to roll. That was a pretty impressive touchdown play. Those broken tackles, those weren't easy to get by.
No, they really weren't. And they've had trouble tackling throughout this ball game. But on this particular play, how about that move? Or I should say moves with an S. Because I don't care if you were a great tackler. You had trouble getting him on the ground on that play.
The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try and run. And this time they'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Working to put a drive together.
Here we go.
And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And a 49er first down. First and 10 at the 40.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Go.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 4.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
It's 4th down.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Cowboy 80.
They'll give it to Scatteroo.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The Giants on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This time it's 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run here with Scatteroo.
And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Here we go, Shaq. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll try it now with Scatteroo.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, New York.
Tiger, 19 Tigers.
Dart going to give to Scatteroo.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Again, it's Scatteroo. And a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
19 more yards.
Boy, 203 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
On the handoff, this is Scatteroo.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a 3rd down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's another Giants 1st down.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
He kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. They'll try and sneak it here. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Yeah, can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to. Because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
16.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them in just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the Giants, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go. You can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. I'm trying to be a man.
Every team has a group of players they feel are on the verge of a breakthrough. To them, it's not if they'll reach the next level, but when. And when has just arrived for one of them.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New York Giants and the Tennessee Titans on Sunday Night Primetime.
Please welcome your 20.
On the visitor's sideline, Giants head coach Brian Daboll. His team, one of the great stories in the first month, 4-0 to begin this season. His counterpart on the Titans sideline is Brian Callahan. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
60 Bison, 60.
They'll go play action here with Dart. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. That his second TD catch of the season. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. He's got it, and the Giants will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working. I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Dexter Lawrence. He gets in there to record the sack, number 16 now on the season. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. Be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll step up and run this.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. On play action, it is Dart. That's caught. Inside. It's complete. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that is incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6.
He was covered by Kyer Ebo.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. Open man, that's Slayton. And he will have a Giants 1st down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. To the air once more is Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll take this one in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
And he's into the end zone again. It's the Octopus. He's got the long run for 6 and punches in the 2. All 8 points for good measure. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Titans offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays, get a bunch of yardage all at one time, because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league, and then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound like linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime, multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, my offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat me.
At the 46-yard line.
From the gun, here's Ward. He'll step up and run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
In motion, Okonkwo. Ward now on third down. Short one there to Okonkwo. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down.
Out of the gun, Ward. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Brian Burns. He gets in for the sack, and that is now an even 20 on the year. What a season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Cavity line. Ready. Ready.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Giants offense and their quarterback Jackson Dart heading back out to the field. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. On the zone read, a give to Tracy. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
At the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third.
And a shotgun. It's Dart. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will go all the way. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Gano on to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants are able to extend their first quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Ward. Rolling right, off he goes.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure's good, but you have to contain him. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
He'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. They're going to get the conversion here on 3rd down. He'll bring this up to the 33-yard line.
And the Titans.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 6.
They send Ridley in motion. They'll go back to Pollard on 1st down. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Back to throw is Ward. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
3rd and long. Here's Ward. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for Tennessee. That is fielded at the 13. And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30. The Giants offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this 1st quarter. And it might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters too. On the ground, here's Tracy. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Oluwafemi Oladejo there to make the sack.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Moving left. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a 1st down. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now Dart. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And he will score. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. And make it 3 in the 1st. He has thrown 3 first-quarter touchdowns. An incredible start to this one.
It really is incredible, Mike, and I'm not sure really what word there is better to describe it. This is just truly a special performance we're seeing today. And I'll tell you what, I'm excited what the next 3 quarters have in store.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Giants will line up.
They'll try to run it with Tracy. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. The Titans offense ready to get back at it. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Moving the tight end right. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
26. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Again, it's Pollard. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Giants leading this one early. And we're back in Music City after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80.
Looking to throw. It's the pressure. Too much. And he goes down. The safety, Javon Holland, coming on the rush that time. Picks up the sack.
At the 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
Throwing is Ward. Open man there. It is Ward. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Titans, first down.
Liking it.
First and 10.
Now it's Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. They send Ridley in motion. To throw on 2nd down is Ward. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Ward to throw again. Caught by Ward. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
18. That's another Titans first down.
Throwing again is Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk. Ready, go.
To the air again. Ward. This one complete to Bourne. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Again, it's Ward. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
12 yards. That's good.
Here we go. Here we go.
First down.
Pollard. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, come on.
2nd and goal.
Here's Ward. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
By Brian Burns. A loss on the play brings up 3rd down and goal.
3rd and goal.
Ready, ready. Cowboy 8.
To throw is Ward. Forced out wide. He'll try and get there on the ground.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? How fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. To bring him down to force 4th down. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Giants offense and their quarterback Jackson Dart heading back out to the field. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. He'll work forward for a couple. Cedric Gray there to bring him down. From the 31, here's 2nd and 7. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the... Oh, look at this! It's a fake! And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, it doesn't matter. They have turned it over on down. On 1st down, it's Ward. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 35-yard line.
60 Eagles.
Throwing, Ward. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Abdul Carter working his way in to earn his 2nd sack of this first half. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Complete Ridley on the reception. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans will cut into that lead. So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and their quarterback Jackson Dart heading back out to the field. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. They'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the 1st half. A run here with Tracy on 2nd down. And this will be a Giants 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the 1st half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. This is 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ready?
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
A 2-yard loss on the play.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Come on, set! Ready,
They send Ridley in motion. Throwing on third down, Ward. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. On comes the punter now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Brian Daboll there, the head coach of the Giants. His guys heading back out for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Now it's Tracy looking to run. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 6. Throwing. Dart. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Gonna depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. And this is gonna backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on down.
Turnover on down.
Let's go now.
First and 10, and they give it to Pollard. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Liking, hey,
Shotgun snap for Wolf. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back. Here's a third down and 4. From the gun, here's Wolf. Brian Burns. What a first half. He's pulling together his 3rd sack of the game. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Titans cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's Dart on first and 10. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. First and 10.
Yards on the play.
Out of the shotgun. It's done. In trouble, and down he goes. Bryce Huff in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. To the air on second down. Dart. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down. The throw is Dart. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. On fourth down, here comes the lefty punter, Jamie Gillen. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now here's timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Out of the gun, Ward. Looking middle, and he's got Wrigley. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Here's 3rd and 2. Back to throw is Ward. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. He's out of bounds, but problem there, he doesn't even get back to the 15-yard line. The Titans offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. Second down, 8 yards to go.
16-yard line.
On the handoff, Pollard. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
From the gun on 3rd down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Dexter Lawrence. He gets in to drop him. A familiar refrain in this game. That is 12 sacks for the team. The Titans sending out their punter, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And he will get into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Good coverage by the kicking team. He's out of bounds, shy of the 20. The Titans offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Intended for Alec Iomanner. Incomplete. It's 2nd down.
From the shotgun, it's Zappi. To the left side, caught by Ridley. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Working out of the gun, Zappi. The pressure gets there, and down he goes, back inside the 20-yard line.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
This brought in out past the 20. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. Malik Neighbors heading out with the Giants offense for their next possession. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run with Tracy. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
A gain of 6. And the Giants 1st down.
Go!
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
60 by...
Dart. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the Giants 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. Sensational stats in this one, and now that pass gets him over 300 yards on the evening. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. A carry here for Tracy. Oh! And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
A play fake, now Dart. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
They can still pick up a 1st down here. And they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Extra point by Gano is up and good. The Giants stretch things out even further. kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Titans offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Zappy now on 2nd down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd
In motion,
and 7.
Okonkwo. Zappy from the gun on 3rd down. Open right side is Okonkwo. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
Let's go now.
And the Titans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
In motion, Okonkwo. Zappy now to throw on 1st down. Short one there to Okonkwo. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Set. Cougar 19.
Throwing is Zappy. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball. They get the man. And it's no gain.
3rd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Now on 3rd and 2. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Brings up 4th down.
Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing is Dart. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And the Giants, 1st down.
Let's go now.
A gain of 15.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Catch made right side by Thomas. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
1st down.
They get 20 on the connection. 1st down, Giants. On the give, it's Tracy. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Taken down.
2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Dart. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a lot of football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And he will get into the end zone. Jackson Dart, touchdown, New York. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Operating from the gun.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and It's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This taken in at the goal line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Javon Holland there on the coverage.
Zappi. And is caught by the man wearing 0, Calvin Ridley. 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw is Zappi. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play. It stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
Off the bootleg, here is Dart.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
And he's going to have the 1st down, mark him at the 45, and move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. And the Giants 1st down.
On play action, it is Dart. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Now it's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll give on the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. First and 10 now from the 36. A run to start the 4th quarter, and here's Tracy. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Out of shotgun, it's Dart. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Another Giants 1st down.
Up the middle they go. Not much there, maybe a yard. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. On the play fake, here's Dart. That'll be taken in by Scatterboo. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
It's a gain of 8. And the Giants 1st down. 1st and goal.
They'll go play action here with Dart. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll go with the sneak. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Jackson Dart, touchdown, New York. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Now, Gano for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Giants will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Titans offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of a yard.
2nd and 11.
At the 20-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Zappy. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
So right now, there's got to be a pretty honest conversation on the sideline between the offensive coordinator and the offensive line coach. They've got to come up with a way to get this guy blocked, and whether it's extra bodies at the line of scrimmage or different protection calls, whatever they got to do, they cannot continue to let one guy wreck the game.
The penalty helps a bit, but it's still 3rd and long. They send Ridley in motion. From the shotgun, it's Zappy. He'll spot the 4 Longhorn. Gunnar Helm. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. Now the return. But this turns out to be a solid return. They finally get him to the ground. The Giants offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And before this drive starts, let's take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. On the ground, here's Tracy. They turn nothing into something, spinning forward. Give him a gain of about 3. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big picker.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Titans offense ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. They'll take this forward for about 5.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the 1st down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Nike.
Zappy to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Brian Burns. He gets in yet again. 6 sacks in the game. Just one off the all-time single-game mark. And now the punting unit will come on. Here comes a return. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. Malik Neighbors heading out with the Giants offense for their next possession. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On the zone read, a give to Tracy. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And this one's going to be intercepted. It's L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Now Zappy. Here comes the screen to Spears. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
6 yards.
On 4th down, out comes the punter. That's fielded at the 7. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. The Giants offense and their running back set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Once again, it's Scatterboo. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
They'll go again with Scatterboo. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. Ooh! Inside the 20. And he is gone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Gano on to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Giants will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Titans offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Abdul Carter, absolutely singular focus on right now. He's just picked up his 4th sack of the game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Panther 60, Panthers.
Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Zappi airing one out for Bourne. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Phillips.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. And it's looking like this could be another win for this team. That'd be 5 in a row to start the new season as they try to finish this one off.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Now a give to Scattaboo, running right. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Dart. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Devontae Sweat. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Once again, it's Spears. And that one is going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Zappi from the gun on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. This fielded at the 3. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And this place starting to empty out now. A few visiting fans will be here and enjoy the celebratory moments. Their guys have come. He gets free inside the 30. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for two.
The Giants will line up.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he's into the end zone again. It's the octopus. He's got the long run for 6 and punches in the 2. All 8 points for good measure. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Titans offense ready to come back out for this next possession. First down, Zappy. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
14 yards. That's good for a Titans first down. First and 10.
Tight end going in motion here. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. They go play action with Zappy. Airing one out for Bourne. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Third and a long way to go. Here we go. One final play. The ball comes out. And this will be recovered by the defense on the final play. Kind of a fitting end to this one. This game is over. So a road win here for the Giants. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Nashville, we say good night, everybody.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New York Giants. Leading the Jaguars sideline, head coach Liam Cohen. These guys hoping to get back to 500 with a win here. Facing off with him here, that's Brian Dable, head coach of the Giants. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Kate Scott, Brock Keyword with you up in the booth. Kicker Cam Little down on the field, looks ready to get things started. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him. But we welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Darts out of the shotgun. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down now. Here's Darts. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Following the play, one of the Jaguars in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Sideline throw reeled in by Neighbors. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Running in the red zone. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. Picked up by the Jaguars. And they're able to push it well upfield on that fumble return. Nicely done. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. ETN again. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
Hey, change the top.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've set it down from the 37. Here's ETN on 1st down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. They're on him again. He goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
And it's 4th down.
He's got it at the 24. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And his start to the season has been special, hasn't it? The way he's played, it's no surprise at all that he's leading the NFL in passing. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks are hit.
By a man, he's in the clear. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down.
From the red zone now. Getting out to his left. And they take this in for the score. The Giants go up 6-0 here in the first. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Returnable from the 1. They get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but he couldn't do it.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. The Jaguars in a punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Fields this clean at the 30. Across the 45. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And you want your quarterback to, number 1, find ways to score for your offense. You always tell me that, Brock. But also, he's done it more than just through the air for them. That last drive, a notable touchdown for him on the ground for the season. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now Dart. He's throwing deep to the left side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary. And he just made him pay.
Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Fielded just shy of the end zone. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. His charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
They go right back to ETN. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Now give, it's ETN headed left. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 11. The 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Able to find Strange here. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Got his man, Thomas has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 12.
Throw here, 3rd down. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Jacksonville in punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. He takes it at the 4. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. The Giants and Malik Neighbors set to go to work again. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. The counter give to Tracy. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving it backwards to the 9. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. They go right back to Tracy. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. All set now. 1st and 10.
15 yards. And the Giants. Let's go. 1st down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. That was Jack Kaiser who got there for the tackle. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Dump off caught by his back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll throw 3rd and long. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They've been leaving him open, and that is something they're going to have to button up in the near future, Brock, considering the type of start this guy is having.
Yeah, this running back's making all sorts of friends with his buddies in his offensive huddle. Enemies on the other side, but this kind of production means everybody's going to get to eat today.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's Tracy once more. There he goes, right sideline. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 20-zip lead. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants push their lead to 21-zip already.
Jaguars nothing.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Fabio Carriquet making that stop. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. He just get the play off. Finds him over the middle. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 21-0 our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1.
Hey, go.
Lawrence here running a sneak. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good.
23.
From the gun, ETN gets it. His charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. And he puts him air under this one, right side. Pass Cox, it's Hunter. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars start to fight back for their first points of this game. Little tacks on the extra points. And the Jaguars get it back to a 14-point game.
Jaguars 7.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. And I know we're normally discussing his work leading the passing game, but wow, we've really had to take note of what he's done on the ground. He's leaned into that part of his game early. And he's going to be brought down into enemy territory now at the 46. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what we could call a first mistake throw on the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. From the gun, here's Dart. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Darts out of the shotgun. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Giants 1st down.
Here goes Dart to the air. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Dart from the pistol. Touchdown, New York. The Giants stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Gano for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21.
Jaguars 7.
Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Inside handoff goes to ETN. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a give to ETN. We'll cobble together a yard there. Tyler Nubin with the tackle. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Logan Cook on the punt. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here starts. It is cut left side. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Here start now. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now we're on the toss to Tracy. Space past the 35. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. To throw. Here's Dart. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. A handoff to Tracy. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And we'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down to 44. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup.
Darts looking to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. Impressive grab, but he should have let it go. They're going to lose yards. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
3rd and long for him here. Absolutely fires this one right side. Wide open down the field, and he has it. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants continue dominating in our opening half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. YT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants continue piling onto this lead.
Jaguars 7.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Jaguars, down running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. On the run, it's Etienne. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Bashal Tootin. Saw the lane, hit it quick, called out a gain of 7. Nicely done. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Lawrence working from the gun. Completes it to his back. Look, Quintallen. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
That's good for the Jaguars.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
They send the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down. Lawrence throwing here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And this drive has come to a screeching halt. 3 straight sacks. That brings up 4th down. They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. And he's been one of the players of this game. Starts his return from the 23. Breaks the tackle. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. On 1st down, here's Dart. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
A give to Tracy up the middle. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. The Giants leading the way here at MetLife. 1st down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
As much as you like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you've got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1.
A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Tracy. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Giants boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
It might be easy for some to take these touchdowns for granted, but I'm not doing so up here in the booth. Not the way he's been running. 3 different drives, Kate, have ended the same way. And I promise you, he's making it look easy, but it's not in this league.
Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Jaguars headed out on offense late in this first half. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum here, or if they just choose to head off and lick those wounds. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. 24-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. He's going to push one deep down the right. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And it sets up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. On the move, hit it right. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Oh boy, we've got to pause here because Trevor Lawrence, he was the one hurt on that play, and now he's in need of some attention from the medical staff. This is Cook on to punt it away. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Giants and Malik Neighbors set to go to work again. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. Escapes out to the left. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. The Giants using their first timeout. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Going on 1st down. It starts. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Darts back to throw. Throwing this for the end zone. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested, but they knock it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Here comes the final play of our first half. The final throw before the break. A massive shot towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the 3rd quarter. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Returnable from the 1. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Here come the Jaguars, taking the field on offense to start the 3rd. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ended in punts as of late. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Bringing Hunter left. Here's the backup. First throw. He takes it himself. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 6.
Here we go.
Jaguars, 1st down.
Running it here with ETN. And And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
It's second and 8.
Here we go. Stack. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Looking in the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop-in. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
5 yards. And it's third down. Third and 13.
He's going to throw this one. Here comes the screen for ETN. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. They'll bring out the punter here. And this effort's going to give him an even half dozen tonight. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense some better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
And the Giants first down.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up. Third and long. They're going to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets.
3-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Here's a design run. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants push their lead further to start the half. Oh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
And it's third down.
Here we go. Here we go. 19.
Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he'll try to hit this one well. Let's see what he can do on the return. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. One play action with Dart. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That's Sheldon Rankins in on the stop. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Blitz coming. Here's Dart. Oh, he loses the football. Oh, heads-up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
Running this with Tracy. Room to the right. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants trying to end this before the final quarter.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants grow their lead yet again. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Ready? Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Trying to throw this from the gun. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And he mitigates the damage by falling on it, but still a loss on that play. He dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Here he goes, 3rd and long. They're on it. That's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Phillips.
Okay, that was his quarterback's first interception, and you know what? I don't remember my first, or maybe I do. Every last detail of Chad Coder picking off the corner route as I was trying to sprint out, and instead of throwing it away, I forced it in. Yeah, this guy's going to remember this one as well.
Ready up.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's Tracy on 1st down. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Dart now against the blitz. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
And the Giants first
They go right back to Tracy. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards.
He was brought down
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Dart's going to the air. Completed left side to Thomas. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
This is Tracy. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Giants parlay the interception into points. And he's done it so many times before in just this game, Brock. There he is again in the end zone leading that celebration.
I think they're running out of ways to celebrate.
I think so, too.
Right? They work on these things. They love these celebrations. But, my gosh, he's made a habit of visiting the end zone. And it's his effort, it's his want to, it's his will that has carried this offense forward for much of the game.
Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants tack on 7 more to their lead.
Giants 63, Jaguars 7.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Fielded just shy of the end zone. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. After the sack, here comes 2nd and 11.
Ready. 60 Bison.
Pass play now. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Third and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. So out now comes the punter. And he gets it away from his end zone. Has it at the 37. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. All set to go now from the 35. Now here's Cam Scannaboo on the ground. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's start now. Flush down out to his left. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. We've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Buying some time right. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and goal.
On the handoff, here's Scannaboo. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down.
Dart out of the shotgun. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants throwing 6 more on the blowout. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So a rarity for anyone playing penalty bingo. It's a kickoff out of bounds and some great field position starting out. This is ETN. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go. Throw it, go.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Okay, ready?
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain. Punting unit out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Somebody give this guy a break as he sends his 10th punt away. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Get a good push. Get a good gain. Get some positive yards. Job well done.
Rolling left, finds some time. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, before the snap, you know, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
It's Tracy on the carry. And get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And he'll get it up to the 27. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
A lot of times when we'll see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, they're vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
They'll go left side with Tracy. Give him a couple on that carry. 2nd down coming up.
At the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Tracy once more. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hiking 18.
Now the give as they set up the jet sweep. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
I know that jet sweep didn't result in a home run, a splash play, Kate. That's a body blow. And boxers, they love to go to the body because if they do it enough, they know that knockout can come.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. Again, he's got room. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A handoff to Tracy. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants continue adding to an insurmountable lead.
Okay, you got to be aware defensively by this point that this guy's going to run if he sees daylight. I think there was an awareness factor. They just couldn't stop him. He has just been that kind of X factor with his legs.
Gano for the PAT. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Tootin gets it from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. All right, here we go. Second down. They'll go again here with Tootin. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be third down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Slot man motioned over. They'll throw. Third and long. Complete out to the right side. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. Just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
That's good for a Jaguars.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A gain of 12. First down, Jacksonville.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding enough. They're able to drop him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
It's second down.
On the ready. Ready. Cougar 19.
Dropping back to throw. That's dropped underneath. Tootin. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They'll air it out on third. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. Jacksonville in punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. Giants lining things up. First and 10.
Here we go.
Driving forward with Scannaboo. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
It's Scannaboo on second down. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down.
Going right back to Scannaboo. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants close to extending their unbeaten streak to 6-0. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Heads out on the bootleg. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. It's going to bring up third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's Scannaboo on third. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him. Oh, and they fake it. Pass caught. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
At their own 49-yard line.
Tootin on 1st and 10. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On the give, it's Tootin. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Let's go now. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Jaguars into punt formation. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Running with Scannaboo. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
70 Timberwolves. Take off.
Here's Scannaboo. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage and you backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not.
I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, chest set way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it. All these on my two first, no dribble. These always talking pillar. Thing like scissor. Like youngest, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizak never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Hey, these out here broke, they damn nerd. Damn lil' mama better, but they diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizak, wouldn't wanna be ya.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, chest set way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya.
What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The pick your me click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers.